Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Rajya Sabha adjourned for the day over issues of Manipur violence and atrocities against women in Rajasthan. Lok Sabha passes Inter-Services Organisation Bill and IIM Amendment Bill amid din. Supreme Court stays Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's conviction in a criminal defamation case, restores his MP status. Union Home and Corporation Minister Amit Shah transfers claim amount to the depositors of Sahara cooperative societies. In Uttarakhand, 4 people killed and 15 missing after landslide at Gaurikund in Rudraprayag district. In men's hockey Asian Champions Trophy, India to take on Japan in Chennai today evening. And in Australian Open Badminton, Priyanshu, Rajawat and Prannoy entered the singles semifinals. The Rajya Sabha has been adjourned for the day following protests of the issues of Manipur and atrocities against women in Rajasthan. The Lok Sabha also witnessed 2 adjournments on the issue of Manipur violence. In the Rajya Sabha, when the House reassembled after first adjournment at 12 noon, Treasury bench members again started sloganeering, demanding discussion on the atrocities against women in Rajasthan. Leader of the House, Priyanshu, said discussion should be taken up immediately on the Rajasthan issue under Rule 176. Leader of the Opposition, Mallikarjun Kharge, said opposition is demanding discussion on Manipur issue under Rule 267 by suspending all the businesses. Amid pandemonium, the House was adjourned for the day. Earlier, when the House assembled for the day, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar disallowed the adjournment notices moved by opposition members on the Manipur issue. Treasury bench members started sloganeering on the Rajasthan issue. Leader of the House, Priyanshu, said the law and order situation has deteriorated in the state, which requires detailed discussion in the House. Leader of the Opposition, Mallikarjun Kharge, also reiterated opposition's demand for discussion on the Manipur issue. Amid sloganeering by Treasury and Opposition bench members, the chairman urged the protesting members to allow the House to function. He said any issue can be discussed on the floor of the House. Amid din, the chairman adjourned the House till 12 noon. In the Lok Sabha, when the House reassembled after first adjournment at 12 noon, the House passed 2 bills. The Anusandhan National Research Foundation Bill 2023 was also introduced in the House today. As opposition members from the Congress, DMK, TMC, JDU and others continued with the protest on the Manipur issue. This forced the adjournment of the House till 12:50 p.m. Earlier, when the Lok Sabha met for the day, members from the Congress, DMK, TMC, JDU and others trooped into the well raising slogans. They were demanding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement in the House over the issue. As the agitating members continued with the protest, Speaker Om Birla tried to run the question hour, but in vain. Later, the House was adjourned till 12 noon. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has accused the opposition of running away from debate on the Manipur issue as the arguments do not have any logic or facts. Talking to reporters outside Parliament, Mr. Thakur said it was decided from the very first day that a discussion on Manipur will happen, but the opposition has no arguments, so that they are running away from debate.
अब तक जो विपक्ष ने किया है वो केवल देश को भ्रमित करने का काम किया है, देश का समय और पैसा बर्बाद करने का काम किया है। चर्चा तो मणिपुर पर पहले दिन से ही होनी चाहिए थी। विपक्ष भाग क्यों रहा है? क्योंकि तर्क नहीं, तथ्य नहीं। और दूसरा, दिल्ली के बिल पर भी जिस तरह से विपक्ष धराशायी हुआ है वो साफ दिखा कि अब इनको चेहरा दिखाने की जगह भी नहीं है।
Amid din today, the Lok Sabha today passed the Inter-Services Organizations Command, Control and Discipline Bill and the Indian Institute of Management Amendment Bill 2023 amid din with brief discussion. The Inter-Services Organizations Bill seeks to empower the Commander-in-Chief or Officer-in-Command of Inter-Services Organizations to exercise disciplinary and administrative control over the service personnel under their command, irrespective of the service. As per the provisions of the bill, the central government may constitute an inter-services organization which has personnel belonging to at least 2 of the 3 services. Moving the bill, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said the government is continuously taking steps to bring reforms in armed forces, and this legislation is another step in the direction of military reform. He said the bill will promote integration and jointness in armed forces and further strengthen discipline in inter-services organizations.
और इंटर सर्विसेज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिल 2023 के बारे में यह बिल मौजूदा सेवा अधिनियमों में किसी भी बदलाव का प्रस्ताव नहीं करता है और यह बिल केंद्र सरकार को अंतर सेवा संगठनों के गठन की घोषणा करने की भी शक्ति प्रदान करना प्रस्तावित करता है। और यहां मैं इस बात का भी जिक्र करना चाहूंगा कि स्टैंडिंग कमेटी ऑन डिफेंस 2022-23 ने इस बिल को बिना किसी अमेंडमेंट के पारित किए जाने की रिकमेंडेशन की है और इसलिए मुझे प्रसन्नता है कि किसी ने किसी प्रकार के संशोधन का कोई प्रस्ताव नहीं किया है।
Rajawat Singh Rathore of the BJP and Ritesh Pandey of the BSP also spoke on the bill. The IIM Amendment Bill seeks to further amend the Indian Institutes of Management Act 2017. The bill declares Indian Institutes of Management IIMs as institutes of national importance. The bill designates the President of India as visitor of every institute covered by the Act. Under the Act, the director of an IIM is appointed by the Board of Governors based on the recommendations of a search-cum-selection committee. The bill mandates the board to obtain the prior approval of the visitor before appointing an institute director. Moving the bill, Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan said, government has no intention to interfere with the academy autonomy of IIMs. He said the bill has been brought for management accountability. The minister said the bill classifies the National Institute of Industrial Engineering, Mumbai as IIM Mumbai. Jagdambika Pal of the BJP and Krishna Devarayalu Lavu of YSRCP participated in the brief discussion on the bill. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Supreme Court has stayed Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's conviction in a 2019 criminal defamation case over his remark on Modi's surname. The apex court has also restored his status as a member of parliament. Pronouncing the verdict, Justice B.R. Gavai said the ramifications of Gandhi's conviction are wide, since it will also affect the right of the electorates who elected him. A former minister in the Gujarat government, Purnesh Modi, had filed a criminal defamation case in 2019 against Mr. Gandhi over his remark made during an election rally at Kolar in Karnataka in April 2019. In an affidavit filed before the top court, Rahul Gandhi once again refused to apologize for his Modi surname remark that led to his conviction in the defamation case and subsequent disqualification from the parliament, but urged the Supreme Court to stay his conviction, asserting he is not guilty. Union Home and Cooperative Minister Amit Shah today transferred the claim amount to the depositors of the cooperative societies of the Sahara group through the Sahara refund portal in New Delhi. In his address, Mr. Shah said if the cooperative movement is to be strengthened, then people's faith in cooperatives will also have to be strengthened. He said sometimes some incidents happen due to which the faith of the people is shaken, but it is the responsibility of the administration to secure and return the deposits of the people. The Union Minister said Narendra Modi government is determined to return the money in the 4 cooperatives of Sahara to the people.
सहारा के लाखों निवेशकों को मैं बहुत हृदय से बधाई देना चाहता हूं। सहकारिता आंदोलन को अगर मजबूत बनाना है तो सहकारिता आंदोलन में विश्वास भी मजबूत बनाना पड़ेगा, परंतु शासन की जिम्मेदारी है कि कानून बनाने के जो अधिकार संविधान ने सरकार को दिए हैं, इसका उपयोग करते हुए देश के हर नागरिक की जमा पूंजी को सुरक्षित करना और उसको वापस लौटाना।
In Uttarakhand, 4 people have been killed while 15 people are still missing in a landslide incident which occurred late last night near Gaurikund in Rudraprayag district. Teams of NDRF, SDRF, police and Tehsil administration are carrying out search and rescue operations, but the continuous rain in the area is hampering the search operation. Meanwhile, the Met Department has issued an orange alert warning of heavy rain at isolated places of Dehradun, Tihri, Bageshwar, Pauri, Champawat, Nainital, Udham Singh Nagar and Haridwar during the next 24 hours. Haryana government has transferred Superintendent of Police Nu Varun Singla to Bhiwani. Narendra Bijarnia would now be a full-time SP of the district. The state government has also constituted a committee under the chairmanship of Special Secretary Home to monitor social media for preventing the circulation of provocative material to maintain harmony in the state. The SP, CID, Deputy Secretary, Information Technology and an interception assistant from the office of the Additional Chief Secretary, Home, will be the members of this committee. BJP leader and Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri has said that today all the policies have been implemented by the government with a view to benefiting the citizens, the country and the world. Briefing meet in New Delhi, Mr. Puri said, Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led India brings growth, global goods and gratitude. He said the change that people are witnessing in the foreign policy, trade policy and in the entire economic system and the new arrangements which are coming into being in the last 9 years has been extraordinary. He said India has been making big strides since the last 9 years, not only on the domestic front, but also on the global fora.
Surveys by the the World Bank, if you look at the surveys by the IIM, they all describe India as the bright spot in the global economy. India will contribute 15% of global growth in 2023 as per the IMF. The rate of growth which is forecast for India in the fiscal year 23-24 roughly ranging between 6.1% and 6.5%. By the end of 2023, India will be roughly a $3.8 trillion economy.
Union Power Minister R.K. Singh today said that India is one of the fastest growing economy in the world because huge investment has been made in the modern infrastructure in the last 9 years. Addressing a press conference on transformation and future-ready infrastructure, Mr. R.K. Singh said budgetary allocations for the capital expenditure has increased nearly 5 times since 2014 and it has tripled in the last 4 years. The minister said Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision is to make India a developed nation by 2047 and this is going to happen because there is transformative change in the system. The Union Home Minister is scheduled to embark on a 2-day visit to Odisha from today. He will launch a national highway project at Bhubaneswar tomorrow and also attend a meeting of left-wing extremism and disaster management during the day. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik is likely to attend the meetings. However, there is no official word on whether the Union Home Minister will hold a separate one-to-one meeting with the Odisha Chief Minister. Mr. Shah will hold a meeting at the Bhubaneswar Airport lounge before departing for Delhi tomorrow evening. The government has said that 10 lakh ASHA workers are playing a significant role in improving child health in the country. Replying to a supplementary question to the questionnaire in the Lok Sabha today, Minister of State for Health Bharti Pawar said great emphasis has been given on child vaccination. In men's hockey Asian Champions Trophy, India will take on Japan in a group stage match at Chennai today evening. The match will begin at 8:30 p.m. In the other matches of the day, South Korea will be playing against Pakistan in the same venue at 4 p.m. China will face Malaysia at 6:15 p.m. Yesterday, India defeated China 7-2 in the opening match. In the other matches of the day, South Korea defeated Japan 2-1 while Malaysia beat Pakistan 3-1. With the win, India tops the points table based on superior goal difference, while number 4, India, are the highest ranked team in the prestigious 10-day tournament. The 7th edition of the championship got underway with great enthusiasm at near Radhakrishnan Stadium in Chennai yesterday. In badminton, India's Priyanshu, Rajawat and Aegis Prannoy stormed into the men's singles semifinals of the Australian Open in Sydney today. All-Ins Masters champion Priyanshu defeated senior compatriot Kidambi Shrikant 21-13, 21-8 in the quarterfinals. 6th seed Prannoy overpowered world number 2 and reigning Olympic medalist Anthony Ginting 16-21, 21-17, 21-14 in a clash of last 8. However, 2-time Olympic medalist PV Sindhu crashed out of the tournament after losing to world number 12 Beiwan Zhang of the United States 12-21, 17-21 in the women's singles quarterfinals. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Rajya Sabha adjourned for the day over issues of Manipur violence and atrocities against women in Rajasthan. Lok Sabha passes Inter-Services Organization Bill and IIM Amendment Bill amid din. Supreme Court stays Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's conviction in a criminal defamation case, restores his MP status. Union Home and Corporation Minister Amit Shah transfers claim amount to the depositors of Sahara cooperative societies. In Uttarakhand, 4 people killed and 15 missing after landslide at Gaurikund in Rudraprayag district. In men's hockey Asian Champions Trophy, India to take on Japan in Chennai today evening. And in Australian Open Badminton, Priyanshu, Rajawat and Prannoy enter the singles semi-finals. And with that we end the midday news.